Are you a procrastinator? Hi, my name is Kat, and I want to welcome you all to my thesis project on the procrastination mentality, a deep dive into the habit of procrastinating and how it can affect our lives as college students. As a student at SUNY New Paltz, I've heard my classmates, friends, and even professors admit to the struggling of procrastination. I too find myself frequently putting off school-related tasks, whether it's studying for an exam, writing a paper, or completing a project before the deadline. Sitting down to start any of these tasks can be super challenging for students. This has led me to question, why do so many of us procrastinate when it comes to schoolwork? And what are the most effective strategies to break the habit? So, what exactly is procrastination? It's the act of delaying or postponing a task. While procrastination often carries a negative connotation, it's something that many college students experience. My goal is to normalize this behavior and show students that they don't have to feel ashamed of it. There's a common misconception that procrastination is simply a result of laziness, but for most of us, that's not the case. Laziness and procrastination are two different things. Unfortunately, procrastination is often looked down upon, which can make it more difficult for students to seek help or support when they're struggling with the habit. There are many factors that can play a role in one's habit of procrastination. Many people try to conquer their habit of procrastinating by coming up with different organization tactics or a more efficient schedule. While this may be helpful to some, there are a number of things that somebody may be struggling with, such as perfectionism, fear of failure, anxieties, depression, ADHD, or various learning disabilities that can all lead to the habit. To gain some insight on student experience with procrastination here at SUNY New Paltz, I am holding together some workshops on campus to give students the opportunity to learn a thing or two about this habit and how it plays a role in their own lives. I have put together a questionnaire for my fellow students, asking them questions pertaining to their performance in school, how they feel when they procrastinate their work, and their stress levels as a college student. While doing some research, I have found an online project based on procrastination. Headway is a brand awareness campaign, and in this series of animations, there's a main character, Procrastination, who seemed to be relaxed, putting off important work. The idea was to create a silly depiction of the habit of procrastinating. Though this project gave me some inspiration in normalizing the habit with visual elements, our projects are pretty different. Unlike this Headway campaign, I'll be using the information I've gathered from mental health professionals and SUNY New Paltz students to put together a zine of student experience, along with tips for those who struggle to overcome the habit of procrastination. With the information I've gathered from my fellow SUNY New Paltz students, I'll be designing the zine of student experience. A zine is a small batch, independently published work that is usually non-commercial and non-professional. This zine will be a little book full of stories of students and pages full of tips and affirmations to overcome procrastination. I'm hoping other New Paltz students can relate to these stories and realize that they're not alone. I started sketching ideas for an advent calendar that incorporates a reward system into my design. My plan is to create a box with multiple compartments and doors, each containing either a task to complete or a task that has been completed, along with a prize hidden behind it. The rewards will include things like informational cards, words of encouragement, stickers, pins, and crystals. For all my SUNY New Paltz students, I want to invite you to my procrastination workshop on December 4th. We'll be discussing the causes and effects of procrastination in college, and you'll have the opportunity to become part of my project by sharing your experience. Thank you all for your time, and please don't forget to check out my project Instagram and keep up with my progress. Thank you.